Hi guys, this is Fran from Fran's Fresh Start in Chiang Mai. It's the weekend. It's Sunday today. I cannot believe how the week just passed by and I didn't even feel it. Uh, it's been a busy week and the highlight of last week was obviously Nick. Nick who came from Wayne's page to my page, coming to Chiang Mai and him being here the last 3 days, he just decided that this is the place for him and his getaway. And as soon as he met with me and saw the condos, he just fell in love with the place and just bought one of the condo that was unrenovated and decided to design it himself, make it into his sanctuary, a place where he can just get away from the busy lifestyle of UK and just recharge. What an inspiration. I mean, who would have thought that uh, a new YouTuber who just started my channel like 2 weeks and a half ago can influence one's soul, his lifestyle, you know? I did not expect that. But I can tell you that I'm so inspired and motivated from this that I want to times it by 10, times it by 20. If I can help some other soul who also go through a similar journey like Nick did, that will make my life full of purpose and really bring value to everything that I'm doing here. You know, I did not expect any of this, but this is what happens when you are channeling, you know, when you're channeling opportunities, when you are focusing on yourself. In my case, I'm focusing on myself and my self-development and focusing on doing anything and everything that my dreams, whatever I dream, everything else just falls into place like magic. And I'm so grateful, and every day is an adventure for me. And I really hope that some of you guys, viewers out there, will take a chance and just come here in this beautiful um, land of Chiang Mai and explore and see where you fit in. And I can tell you that it's a very simple process. You know, you just have to do is book your ticket, come to Chiang Mai. I can help you to open your bank account here, because once you have your bank account here, then everything else comes very, very easy. And there are agents available to help you with different visas, if it's retirement visas or working visas or volunteer visas or student. There's so many types of visas here that's available for any one of you out there. And there are agents that can help you. It just takes a little bit of money. From where you come from, it's really small money. And within a day or two, you get what you want, basically. Very simple process. And even buying a property here, it's very simple process. First of all, the prices of property here is so cheap. You know, we're talking about anywhere between um, $30,000, even less, up to $80,000. I mean, the ranges is varies. Okay, so depending on what you're looking for, a big condo or a small condo, the process is very simple. Basically, when you have a Thai bank account, you can transfer your funds from your home country, and then from there, you get an agent that will help you go through the process paying taxes. Paying taxes means you just have to transfer the ownership, right? And what does this title mean? It means that that property has no debt. You know, that property is a freehold. It's available. It's available for foreigners to buy, and it has no debt, and it has no taxes attached. Very simply, within a day, within few hours, your agent can help you transfer the title to your own name. And once you buy a condo like that, it becomes yours forever. And the whole process takes a couple of days, basically. It's that simple. And you get yourself a sanctuary. So I've been through that already. So, and Nick was here from UK, and I helped him go through that as well. So he's very happy. He's now going back to UK feeling, wow, I've got my own sanctuary in Chiang Mai, you know, and he can always get away, you know, from his busy lifestyle in UK. And wherever you are, whether you're located in America or somewhere in Europe or Middle East or anywhere, you can have that kind of sanctuary for yourself as well with very similar process. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys. And if anybody's interested, and there are two types of condos that I featured in my vlog, which are unrenovated and renovated. Whatever you're looking for, a renovated version or unrenovated version, they are available. And if you look at my previous vlogs, there are details there, you know, for rent or to buy. And if you decide to rent for a few months, like, I don't know, a few months, 5 months, 6 months, and then you decide that this is the place that you want to stay, combine your life between your home country and here, whatever you paid for that duration can be credited to the purchase price. So that way it's like the money it becomes an investment rather than just paying a rent and just throwing away that money every month. So that's an option that you can take with the condos that are located in Angket Pavilion. I am now sitting in a garden that's just 300 meters from Angket Pavilion. I'm actually cleaning my car in the other side. So while I'm waiting for my car to be clean, I decided to do this. He's from UK. And well, let's hear what Nick has to say.
Sure. So I was following Wayne's blogs and I was interested in coming to Chiang Mai. Actually, I came first to Bangkok where my son lives. He's married to a lovely Thai lady. And then this time around, I wanted to do a little bit of traveling and see a little bit more about different parts of Thailand. So I went to Bangkok first, then on to Phuket, and then up to Chiang Mai. And I have to say that, you know, my long-term ideas of maybe spending some more time in Thailand and especially Chiang Mai was appealing. But when I landed in Chiang Mai, I really felt very good vibes. So whilst I have to be honest, I sort of was curious, but I had no real intention of so quickly, you know, moving forward on any property. You know, when I came, not to get too ahead of ourselves, but when I came and I met with Fran and the people and the condos, it really felt right to me. So maybe you want to pick up from there.
I was so surprised because he messaged me from England and he said he was gonna come to Thailand and to Chiang Mai, and you know, I get lots of comments, you know, from people from around the world who says they wanna come. So I just thought he was one of those, you know, viewers, but he really did. He came and we made an appointment and I showed him some condos, which I featured in the vlogs. And he really fell in love with one of them, which is not renovated, and he wants to make it in his sanctuary. And he's here for 3 days now, right, in Chiang Mai?
Only 3 days.
Only
Kind of a
3
mistake,
days.
to be honest with you. I really feel like I should have spent more time here, with the 3 weeks that I was in Thailand. But this was the point. It was going to different places and seeing, which really resonated with me.
Yeah, but the thing is, these 3 days was very extremely productive.
It's very intense. Yeah, very
intense
busy.
and productive for Nick, and now he's already opened his bank account here, and he's going to apply. I think he's going to apply for a retirement visa very soon.
Well, no, probably not a retirement visa. I don't know. We'll look at different ways in which I can stay here or get a. What are the easiest ways for multi-entry? So what I'm really looking for is multi-entry. So I'm still working, and in fact, actually, even when I was here in Thailand, I'm still working from UK time, which means 4 in the afternoon to 11 at night. So 4 in the afternoon to 11 at night, I'm online doing meetings, and that just gives me really the morning to try to get other work done. So in that respect, not even really 3 days, it's 3 half days.
Right.
In 3 half days, we've moved from just looking at a condo to agreeing the terms, opening a bank account, and doing other things that I think would otherwise take quite a significant amount of time. But we were able to accelerate because, I guess I'm tapping into the knowledge that Fran and her friends have already got.
Right. Hi guys, I just got an email, a very interesting email from a couple from Hawaii, USA, and they asked some really interesting questions that I thought it would be valuable for some of you guys, because you may also have similar questions like them. So I wanted to insert this email that I got in this vlog with you guys, okay? So it says here, good afternoon, Fran. We're from Hawaii, America. My wife and I stumbled across your channel via the introduction from Wayne. We are interested in knowing more about Angket Pavilion, and any help or advice would be greatly appreciated. A few questions, if I may ask. Number 1, he asks, how many units total in the building and how many vacant? Answer is there's about 377 units in this building, and the occupancy at the moment is 60%. That's 60. How many available side-by-side purchases available? So at the moment, I do have access to 10 units that are unrenovated, and additionally, I have access to 20 condos that are fully renovated. They're all newly renovated, a lot of them, all of them, I believe, were never been used before. They're just really freshly renovated from ground up, all the wiring and piping and everything is just brand new. And these condos, I've shown some of these condos in Wayne's page, as well as in my vlog. You can see the different types. Every studio looks different. It has different design. It has different personality. So those were the condos, a few samples that I've shown. And number 3, he asks, is it possible to purchase non-restored units and perform renovation over time? Absolutely. As you have seen Nick's journey, that's exactly what he did. He bought an unrenovated condo, and he wants to turn it into his sanctuary based on his design, based on his creation. So basically, he came here for 3, it's not even 3 net days. We're talking about 3 rough days, because he had to work from 4 to 11 UK time, right? So we're talking about 3 days just in the morning. He accomplished opening a bank account, getting his visa sorted out, and buying a condo, and finishing the terms and conditions of purchasing a condo. So all within just roughly 3 days, So we're talking about real professionals here who get things done very, very quickly. Okay. So so his next question is, are you currently working with recommended contractors? Absolutely. These condos doesn't just come magically. We don't have a genie in a bottle that says, hey, I want a condo, boom. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. We do have teams of contractors that's been working with us for many years. They know our style, and the project manager is perfectionist, so he doesn't tolerate anything that's less than perfect. And every condo here is in a very, very high standard, as you have seen in the videos. So these are the kind of contractors that we work with and that we trust and rely on. My next question is, I have read previous reviews stating that the building utilizes groundwater. Is this still the case? And if so, are there any plans to connect with the municipal water system? Okay, so there's a lot of history in Angket Pavilion. There were a lot of supervisors and managers that have evolved over the years. This building is roughly 40 years. Back in the days, 40 years ago, it used to be an icon in Chiang Mai. But there were a lot of corruption during the history, and a lot of management that was not very reliable. So there was, we're talking about a decade ago, there was some problem with the water system, but that has changed, okay? So so since 9 years ago, we have a new a manager of the building who is an ex-Navy, an American ex-Navy, and he is actually managing this building, okay? And what he has done ever since he came to the power, became power to this building, he made significant improvements. First thing what he did was the water system, okay? So he has rebuilt with the best filtration system, and it's now clear, so clear and clean that you can't even drink it, okay? Additionally, all the elevators that has been upgraded with the new software. And important thing that you guys need to understand is there is an inspection company from Bangkok Authority, so they come here annually, okay, in order to check that everything is working smoothly in the building. So these inspectors from Bangkok, after they check everything, the water system, the elevators, the electric and whatnot, everything, and it becomes a booklet because there are just so many things that they check. So this building do have a comprehensive booklet with certificate that can show to anybody who's interested when you to show you the certificates, and it's an annual thing. So if anything gets broken or whatever, it's being fixed immediately. Next question is the electricity bill split to individual units, or is it pooled and divided? The electric bill is based on individual unit per user, and it's based on governmental fee. Okay, next question. What are some of the future plans for upgrading the facility? Are there any projects planned for the beautification of the public grounds? So we are currently in a process of renovating the building, okay? So far the public grounds has been updated with new tiles and plants. The old swimming pool area is being remodeled into a beautiful garden with water streams. And the surrounding shops are also going to be renovated. Furthermore, a new parking lot and a swimming pool project have already begun. So already a week ago, I've seen some tractors that were just cleaning all the garbage around here in order to make the space clean and neat. These changes will certainly increase the value of the condos. Furthermore, the American Consul, which is just a few hundred meters from here, will be completed by this September. We're talking about this year, September, okay? So the USA Consul, from what I hear, the American government have invested more than $1.8 billion. We're talking about US dollars in order to create this project. And this is going to attract a lot of expats, for sure. And also I hear that another new international school will be built very close by behind this building actually. So with all of these indications, all of this indicates that the demands for properties in this area will increase for sure. And that will also raise the value of the condos of this building, because many people would want to live, you know, close by their work and school and everything, right? So I do estimate that the ROI, whoever buys condos here, will increase between 30 to 50%, okay, per year. Now, next question, does the 51% Thai national quota still apply for this building? What is the current status? So the government, this is news, the government of Thai is considering revising regulations regarding the foreign ownership of condominiums. So currently the foreigners are allowed to own up to 49% of the total floor area of the condominium building. The proposed change would raise this limit to 75%, significantly expanding the market for foreign buyers. All the condos that I represent are freehold, by the way, meaning that whatever condos you buy from here, that's yours forever, okay? So, yeah, so that was the last question, basically. And the last thing that he wrote is he's not sure whether or not he would be interested in a studio or a double unit. So I basically advised him, you know, the best way to decide is to just come here and feel it, you know, just follow your gut, follow your connection. So that's basically my suggestion. Just like I did, I could not decide over, you know, pictures and videos. I had to come to Chiang Mai personally in order to make those decisions and do the leap to come to Chiang Mai. So I think the best way for you to change your lifestyle, transformation, whatever you guys want in your life, you just have to come, okay? Come and feel it and see it. So, so that's what I wanted to say to you. I hope this information was helpful. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you until the next vlog.